Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to go over JDAMs and the Harrier. We're going to go over TOO mode and pre-plan mode. So today we're going to go over pre-plan mode first. And what I have here is we're on the Tarawa. We're going to take off. We're going to head to Kobuleti. And there's 8 MiG-21s that we need to destroy. And we're going to do that in the pre-plan mode first. And we're going to get airborne as well on later in the video. And we're going to do TOO mode to show you guys how to do that. So what we need to do first is make sure we load up the GBU-38s. I have 8 GBU-38s loaded on the aircraft right now. And what we need to do is go into the F10 menu, or F10 map. We're going to scroll over to Kobuleti. And what we need to do first is do a mark label. And you need to mark the area of interest. So our first label is just going to be in the area of interest. This is our area of interest right here, the MiG-21's on the ramp. So what we're going to do next is make a mark point on each MiG-21 or target, whatever you're attacking. And we're going to label it T01 for the first one. Same thing for the next one is going to be T02. And we're going to do the same thing for all the targets. The Harrier can load up to 18 individual targets. We're only going to do 8, because we only have 8 JDAMs here. That was T05. It's on T06. Let me zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure it says T0. T07, T08, if I can type. Okay, so we have, just to go over this again, pre-plan mode, F10 map, do the area of interest mark label first. We're not going to label it anything. And then T01, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for our 8 JDAMs. You can have up to 18, like I said, but we're only going to have 8 JDAMs on this mission. Let's go back to F1. So we're back in the cockpit. And what we're going to do is bring up our kneeboard, right shift K for the default, and right bracket once. And you can see on the bottom right it says target list. And in red it says press right shift right alt 8 for loading into aircraft. And that's what we're going to do. So right shift right alt 8. And there we go. So it loads the first 4 targets for you. So as of right now, at the end of December in 2019, it's only going to do 4. But in 2020, Razbam said there's going to be up to 10 targets. So you can actually drop 10 JDAMs in one pass, eventually. So at the moment, we can only do 4. And what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the kneeboard here. We'll come down to the right MFD, click Menu, CAS, and we're going to hit recall. And when we hit recall, you can see there's 8 targets listed here. And what's cool here is on the ground, it automatically sends the target information to the first 4 JDAMs. So you can see right here it says T1, T2, T3, and T4. And if you do this in the air, you can do this in the air as well, but it's not going to automatically assign T1, T2, T3, and T4 for you. You got to do that manually. So we'll talk about that when we get airborne. Alright, so here we are airborne. We're at Almost Angels 23, heading to the target area. We're 25 miles out right now to waypoint 1, which is where all the targets are. And what we're going to do here is go to Master Arm and air-to-ground mode. We're going to select J82, right here on the left MFCD. And over here, we're going to go ahead and select Fuse, Instantaneous. Click Fuse again, Targets, and we're going to select all the targets here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And targets 1, 2, 3, and 4 are right here on our CAS page. So you can see right here on the HSD, we're entering the outside of our LAR. And when we get inside of the LAR, you'll see a secondary ring. Here it is. And it's going to start counting down. And you can see right here, N1, 2, 3, 4. These are our targets that we have selected. It's always going to put the first target first, so it might say 4, 2, 1, 3. Whatever is the closest is going to be the first number. Here's the LAR percentage. Counts from 1 to 100. When the LAR percentage is 100, the bomb should be released at this time. So there we go, 100, and we're going to launch all 4 JDAMs. Alright, so we got 5 good shacks, and what we're going to do now is we're going to set up our next 4 targets. So like I said, we were on the ground. It set up target 1 through 4 automatically, and now we need to set up the next 4 targets. And this is what you're going to do if you do this same procedure if you're airborne already. So what we're going to do here is use 2 left and 3 left on the right MFD. And there's a little asterisk next to 4. We're going to bring it down to 5. So whatever it's on, just bring it down to 5 because that's our next target. And what we're going to do is click CAS. And we're going to hit Use. And when we hit Use, it's going to come up here on our UFC, and we're going to click 1 because that's going to be our new target. 1, enter, and you can see right here it says active. We're going to hit 3 left to go down to the next waypoint. Use. 2, enter, active. 3 left again. This is our next target. Use. 3, enter. Now it's active. Next one. It's our last one. Use. 4. Oop, I hit 7. So all you have to do is just hit clear and 4, enter. Alright, so that's our next one. And now when if we hit recall, you can now see T1, T2, T3, and T4. So these are our last 4 targets, and now they're T1 through 4. So what we're going to do is go to our J82 again. We're going to select it, and what we're going to do is we're going to deselect the targets and reselect them. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you can see, we have a LAR now. When we get inbound, we're going to get the max and min range. So we have the min range right now. When we get inbound, we're going to have the max range. And you can see up here, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's just say you just wanted to drop 1 and 2. So you can deselect 3 and 4. And as you can see right here, only 1 and 2 are going to drop. And vice versa. If you just want to drop number 4, there's number 4. So we got them all selected again, and you can see right here, we're inbound, and we have the max and min range. Still got the autopilot on. Let's go ahead and kick it off here, and we'll pull inbound here. Alright, so we're inbound again. Counting up, the LAR percentage is going up. We're looking for 100. And then we're going to drop all 4 bombs again. It's close enough. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All 4 bombs are away again. Alright, so now we're going to go over the TOO mode for the JDAMs and the Harrier. It's pretty simple. All we're going to do is bring up the targeting pod here on the right. And we're going to designate this as a targeting waypoint. You can see it automatically slews over to our target waypoint. Master arm, air to ground mode. We're going to click J82. And then we're going to click fuse, instant. So now all we have to do on our targeting pod, make sure it's armed and the laser is selected. And we're going to go ahead and find our targets here. We're going to zoom in. Here's our MiG-21s that we're looking for. We're going to go for this guy right here. And what we're going to do is use the laser ranging. And you can see it says D right here on the HUD. We're going to hit the laser ranging button on the right MFD right here. And then we're going to hold the waypoint increment button for more than 1 second and let go. So here we go, laser ranging. This goes to R flashing. Waypoint increment button for more than 1 second, I let go. Here's our LAR. So it sent this information to our JDAM. So now we're in the LAR. Here comes our countdown. So remember, this triangle is the minimum range. Here's our percentage. We're looking for about 100, and then we're going to drop it and then get out of here. There we go, pickle. So that sums up the TOO in pre-planned mode for the JDAMs for the Harrier. As you can see, it's pretty easy, and it's also very intuitive and a lot of fun. Appreciate you guys watching. It's been a while since I made a video. I'm a little rusty at it, but we're going to get back into it here. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care, guys.